Alright, this is kind of the finish up for the, well, I guess you can call it the epilogue for the, Yamato no Orochi, fight in the, tunnels. So, I have to go up, 8 floors to get to, the 3rd floor. And I actually realized something, cause then it also gives me another, advantage that I didn't realize. Okay, I'm on the 1st floor now, but it doesn't stop there. This madness continues. Let's continue going up. I'm still waiting for fights to happen randomly because this always happens. Repeatedly. Because when you go up a flight of stairs in this kind of game, there's bound to be an enemy encounter. Or lots of enemy encounters. But fortunately, I actually put those tunnels where Orochi resides behind us, or behind me, because I hated that place. Whereas in the Manipura tunnels, there's Arahabakis, which are easy to get rid of if you know how. Instead, in those tunnels, there's Samuel, which is tougher. This is kind of robbing, or scavenging, kind of, but kind of frowned upon. So, up here, you saw this outside as soon as you enter the brute's base, and I got a layer cell. I think these are one of the cells that sell at its highest at minimum solar noise. Now, what I have to do is go all the way back down. But I'm not out of the woods yet.
We have the advantage. Proceed.
Apparently I encountered these things before, but I forgot how to get rid of them. So I just thought if I beat them up long enough, they'll die. It doesn't look like it. So I'll just send them to hell faster. On a cloud of flies. So I was actually told in the same GameFAQs thing, I'll actually post, when I do make a playlist of this, I'll post the guide where I found it, or I'll get permission to post it, but basically it's one of the GameFAQs walkthrough things, and in those, the star marking walkthrough is the best. It's most complete, it'll help you. And the reason I'm doing this is because one user, Sims Rising, wanted to see me fight Hitashura, which is the main character in Nocturne. But from what I have been told by lots of users, it's probably the hardest boss fight in this game, ever. You'll probably not survive it until you're like level 99, so there's probably going to be a huge gap. I also discovered the rest of the bosses, aside from King Frost and Bizzlebo, both forms, is you'll get, you can only unlock them once you basically reach the highest floor in the Karma Temple, then you have to go back, so it's kind of like the Seraphic Gate strategy. So I think after you beat that many-headed cobra in the Karma Temple, in theory, you can go backwards and go to the bottom of the Karma Temple and basically escape some of those interesting traps. And since I don't like the Karma Temple that much because of their puzzles, it's probably going to be a long time before you see more of them. And from what I told, some of them are actually going to get pretty hard. The ones that I'm trying to do is the 5, I call them the 5 holy beasts. These are the 5 cardinal animals in Chinese myth. 4 in which were in Nocturne, but one they added here, Huanglong. And then there's Metatron. And then Hitashura. So we'll just see where this leads me, and if you have any good strategies, I will not ignore you, so just PM me. So, I have to go all... The reason for this is that I have to go all the way back to the Karma Terminal. I don't know why, but I assume it's because the red ring that I got was an item that unlocks a mantra, like the Ice Crystal for King Frost or the Tyrant Skull for Visible, but I was wrong. Very wrong. In actuality, the red ring is kind of like a key, if you will. It's needed for something later on. So what I did was I tried to access the mantras and see if I unlock one. I only got one new mantra unlocked for everyone except Cielo, and that's the monotheist mantra. This one. Basically, nothing showed up. And for Surf, I have practically all the mantras unlocked. Except for a couple. Let's try this. I thought it may have something to do with the terminal that I'm accessing because this is a small one. So I thought maybe just teleport back to the large one. But that also means I missed a rare item. So I have the red ring, it's right here. So I thought that in theory I should access the mantra. Or if I do get a new mantra, I was hoping I did. But first I was gonna teleport back to this place. I'm probably not gonna access this place again because this place is hell. Literally. So let's try one more time. Just in case you're wondering, Monotheist you can only unlock if you got practically every elemental spell unlocked. And what it does, it basically claims null attack. So I'll wrap this up here.